I'll be starting here in just a couple of moments. Well, welcome everyone. Happy Easter. I hope all of you had a nice day and are still having a nice day. I decided to jump on tonight. This really wasn't planned, but I'm planning on sending in a group of notes to PCGS for grading, probably in the morning. And there were 3 notes in that group that I had not shown you yet. And I thought, I better show these because once I send them to PCGS, they'll be away for a while. So let's take a look at the first note. Let's move this out of the way. Hello, Jeff. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you being here. This note is a $20 Bank of the State of Georgia, and it's dated 1857. Now, the reason I bought this note, first, it's just a pretty note, but also I like that paid 25% in gold. Um, let's address that first. There's really no way to know when this note was paid out, if it was paid out, during the war, or if it was paid out as part of a liquidation following the war. But either way, I like stuff like this. I like the stamps and the history, as all of you know. Now bring this up a little. Let's do this. Let's do this. I can get this in there or not. Bring my trusty magnifier here. Now, some books say this is a street scene with a monument. Others say one of those buildings in the background is the bank. So I don't know, but I like it. Hello, Convict Currency. Welcome. Big Apple. Welcome. Taking a look at a couple of notes I'm about to send into PCGS. This Bank of Georgia note is on the Augusta branch, which you can kind of sort of make out over here. I just love stuff like this. This is a very nice note. And as you look at these, think about what they might grade. It'd be kind of fun to see how well we do with that. I'm thinking this will probably grade at 20. So we shall see. Now, this next note is from the Bank of Hamburg, South Carolina. I have actually 2 of these, but these are pretty hard to come across. There are not many of these 50s around, or at least you don't see them. They don't come up for sale very often. The central vignette here is sort of based on the Pennsylvania uh, state coat of arms, which is sort of an odd selection for a South Carolina note, but I like it with the horses and the shield and the eagle. Very nice note from 1857. This bank was founded in 1835 and lasted till the end of the Civil War. Let's take a little closer look at that vignette. And this is also a very, very nice note. This is probably a 20 because when I handled it, I was surprised at how well the paper felt. And of course, I like the color as well. Let me take a moment to look in the chat here. I appreciate all of you being here. I think I've said hello to everyone, but thank you again for being here. This was not planned, just sort of put together at the last moment, as I wanted to show these notes before they went away for a while. And last, I have this Confederate $10 bill. This one is, let's see, T24. Now, I don't really know a whole lot about Confederates, but I know there are 72 notes, this one being number 24. I liked it because of the color, obviously, on the note. This one has been canceled. The cut cancels at the bottom. It's from 1861. This is a note from the early days of the Confederacy. Now, the gentleman over here on the left is Robert Hunter. Now, Mr. Hunter was a U.S. representative. He was actually Speaker of the House. He was also a U.S. Senator before later becoming a Confederate Secretary of State and a Confederate Senator. And lastly, he would serve as the Treasurer of the state of Virginia following the Civil War. So, he had a pretty full plate here. Again, this note is a very nice note. My guess is it'll probably grade a 15 or a 20 as well, because it does feel pretty well in hand. I really appreciate all of you being here. Like I said, I really didn't promote this at all. I just sort of said it's just something I wanted to do. And I always appreciate your support. Please share this video with a friend, like, subscribe, and thanks for stopping by. I hope all of you have a nice evening. Good night.